This album, from where we started, when Roy was still with us, this album has been a really wonderful, blessed thing, and there was a lot of love in the making of it, and the brotherhood that we have, the family that we have in the band was back in a really fertile way. And then, so when he died, it was devastating. But I think because we were all strong, and our love for him and his love for us was real evident at that time, it made it more an inspiration than anything else. And then, sort of come back here and then have the Grammys be sort of singled out for this record. Because I think it's the best work I've ever done, and Roy felt like it was going to be the best work we've ever done, and I think we all think that. So then for it to be acknowledged, like, this is really awesome, and I would still think it was the best thing I ever did, whether or not we were nominated for something, but it feels really, it's more flattering because I'm so proud of how we managed everything that happened during the making of the record, and so it's great, Roy's always say you have to be honest, and so even if it's lighthearted or camp or humorous, it's honest, and so the whole record is really honest and from the heart. We weren't trying to do anything; we were just doing what was natural, and so that makes it a lot easier, and so I think people notice that. Obviously, not everyone is crazy about it, but that doesn't matter. But there'll always be critics, but I think we can do no better than being honest, right? So that's why this record I think it's been well received, because you can't fault someone for being honest. I finally feel like I have an album that I would give to anybody proudly. We've made some good records, but again, I think I was sort of doing them on someone else's timetable. Our independence is in our performances and our live shows. This is the first album where I've said, I'm not going to listen to anybody but myself, and I'm going to follow my heart. And so really, in a way, for me, this is, even though I've enjoyed the process of recording before, this is the first record I feel like I finished, So that way, I love my old records, but this one, I feel like I stood my ground. The Grammys has been around for, a fairly long time, relatively. I'm not really, it's not in my zone, but I respect a lot of the musicians and the people that are represented here, and I respect honoring people that are contributing to the society. And like I said, for this album of ours to be singled out as something special is really good for me. The awards show. There's so many great musicians in the world that I love and that I respect, that the vast majority of them that are far under the radar of the Grammys. So I just walk in a different circle, round and round with strange people that don't necessarily fit the mold.